those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Here's Duran. And there's a pick. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to Banchero. Going inside, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Banchero determined to hit that bucket, staying above the fray.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. There's the triple. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go.
This is why Stewart shoots a good percentage, because he takes smart shots inside.
Here's Suggs. He's watched by Cunningham. Banchero outside. Wagner with a screen. Banchero drives. Back to Suggs. Banchero with a screen on Cunningham. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Harris up top. Ivy defends. Carter from outside. The Pistons clear it.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Durham. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. There's Cunningham with a three. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Now Carter. The three from Suggs. Gets the three ball to go.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
They set a pick. It's Cunningham with a drive. He drains out one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
On the wing, Suggs. He's watched by Cunningham. Banchero against Stewart. 4-3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Duran. Stewart, screen on Carter. Duran, the pass to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Stewart plays his part well, rolling into a great position to get the pass, and then he scores.
Picked by Carter. Puts it up from 15. Suggs, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Ivy with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. A clear look for Ivy. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Gotta D-up Jaden from the mid-range. He doesn't lack confidence pulling up from there.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Suggs. He's watched by Cunningham. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First free throw is good.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Thompson outside. Pass to Ivy. Fires the three. Buries it from 3. Ivy's got 5.
That's a good job of spacing the floor by Jaden Ivey. He cashes in from the corner.
And so it's Detroit closing out the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harris and Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at point. Into the lane. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Smitty, you look at the Pistons. One thing they do really well, they get themselves to the line.
Well, B.A., look at the players on the roster. These guys are aggressive. They like to get downhill, and they are not afraid of contact. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautiful.
Very smooth catch and finish. Cunningham with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Here's Thompson.
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Banchero outside. Wagner with a screen on Stewart. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Carter can't get it to go.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Stewart outside. 4 on the clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Banchero.
Sturdy play by Stewart, sticking with his shot and drawing a foul.
One thing about Isaiah Stewart, Steve, he is an enforcer.
Yeah, he can move bigs around at both ends. At the bucket, he'll score right through you, and he fights for rebounds. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And here's Ivy from the arc. And again, the Pistons missing. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Out to Harris. Banchero outside. Banchero driving hard, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. To the inside. Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Ivy against Wagner. Ivy with the defensive effort. The Pistons trailing. And it's Thompson penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
And Carroll with a screen on Cunningham.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Cade Cunningham, first personal foul. Team second. At the line.
And he makes a first. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham. And there's the drive. Rebounded by Suggs. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Harris. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2 for Detroit. They've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harris outside. Carter, a screen on Ivy. Harris drives in, and Harris throws it down. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Stewart outside. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Cunningham.
On defense, Banchero has a lot of good physical attributes, which help him create.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Orlando leading. We've got Chimezie Metu, also Wiseman out there, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Here's Anthony. Detroit with a rebound. Pass to Wiseman. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Noel drives in, uses the glass on the layup.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. They trail by 1. Here's the floater. Isaac for 3. And it's Noel with a rebound. Pistons shooting it at 52%. Fontecchio, the pass to Grimes. And it's good. 2 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Anthony. Defense right on it. Picked by Isaac. It's Ingles with the drive. Yep, that one's good.
The steady hand of Ingles in pick and roll action, just making plays.
Noel, the pass to Fontecchio. Left side, Noel. Here's an 8-footer. A rebound by Ingles. For Orlando, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Wagner with a screen. And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Pass to Metu. Wide open look. That one goes. Count it. And the Pistons lead by 1.
And it's been a thrilling matchup. Both teams giving their all.
And he drives in. Isaac's shot is off. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
4 on the clock. From the wing. Noel, no good.
2 minutes.
The Magic have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Alec. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Noel. And Anthony slams it in.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Back to Noel. Over Anthony. Noel, that's good. Noel's gotten 4 this quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Anthony outside. Nice D from Noel. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Grimes. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
Good finish in transition by Joe Ingles. And on the other side, you have to make sure you get back and defend.
Good on the bucket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Wagner with a screen. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Oh, look at Wiseman. All the tools inside.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Anthony outside. Kicks it out to Isaac. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Magic up by 1. And we're coming right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Orlando, Markelle Fultz is out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Wagner in at the 5, down low. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D.
Oh, aggressive dunk by Banchero.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Here's Duran. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Carter, a screen on Ivy. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Carter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Ivy, a screen on Wagner. Here's Thompson. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Carter, good.
Nice physicality from Wendell Carter Jr. there, shrugging off the contact and finishing strong.
Out to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Inside. Here's Stewart. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
An absolute bruiser inside. Stewart taking it right to the defender.
Banchero outside. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Wagner lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Magic lead by 2.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Banchero goes strong down low.
And when they need a bucket, Banchero wants to be the guy to get it. And he's got a nose for the big situations.
Stewart, no good. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. The lead is 2. Out to the wing. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. The Pistons have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Wagner with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Carter. Wagner finds Carter. Harris outside. And Carroll with a screen on Ivy to the middle. Boom! Banchero!
Yeah, when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far.
Banchero comes with a double team. Pass to Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Cade Cunningham proves he can be relied on when they need a bucket.
Magic shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. It's Suggs with a drive. Banchero against Stewart. Banchero passes to Carter. The kick out to Banchero. Clock at 4. Goes up on the wing. Wagner up top. Banchero outside. Back to Wagner. Another shot. And it's in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And here's Ivy from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And the Magic with possession. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pistons on D. Wagner outside. Up top, Banchero. Drives to the hoop. Back to Wagner. And there's a 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're losing by 1. 9 seconds left in the fourth. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
And he definitely wants to improve from here. Suggs knows the big moment well. Question is, now can they protect the three-point lead he's given them?
Detroit calls timeout. They're down by 3. 5 ticks left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Stewart, no good. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
For another edition of NBA basketball. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Scotty Barnes is out there with Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's quickly in at the one. Now here's Brown. Dishes it to Barrett. And it's quickly in the corner. Barrett with this screen on Ivy. 3 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Detroit basketball.
And here's Detroit. Cunningham, a screen on Barnes. Ivy fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
It is so tough containing Ivy, a tough assignment defensively.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Doors, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Poeltl with a screen on Stewart. Here's Barnes. A special move before the shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Durant. Pass to Ivy. Down low. Shot's good by Durant.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Cunningham against Quickly. Pass to Poeltl. Barnes with it. And the dunk by Barnes.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Scotty Barnes.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Now, here's Quickly. And here is Poeltl. Barnes finds Poeltl. A 3-ball. And again, Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 7 points.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Trains the three-pointer.
Romario, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The shot's good from Quickly.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points here for Jalen Durant. Quickly against Cunningham. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Inside, Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
The 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Barnes outside. Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Now, here's Barrett. Still without a basket. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Cunningham looking it over. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. 8 points here for Jalen Duren.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
The previous play
Is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Brown out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Barnes left side. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Detroit basketball.
Detroit leading by 5. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit with the ball. To the paint. Here's Duren. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Duren's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Quickly the pass to Brown. For 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Stewart with the screen on Barnes. Stewart against Barrett, and there's the drive, and the dunk by Stewart.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Here's Duren. 10 points for him, and the basket is good.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Up it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Quickly. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Thompson sets the pick for Stewart. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Stewart.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Barnes screen on Cunningham.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. What I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent for that team.
Oh, they are, no question, D.A. Thank you. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Barnes outside. Down low. Here's Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got 4 this quarter.
Well, just taking initiative in the screen and roll action. Tremendous cut by R.J. Barrett.
Stewart with the screen on Quickly. It's Cunningham with the drive. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Barnes passes to Berta. Back to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Bertle sets the pick for Brown. Shot from the wing. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham finds Thompson. Stewart with it. Covered by Barnes. And Stewart gets it to go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
The previous play.
And see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they even looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
James Wiseman's out there with Medu. Then there's Brown. And it's Sasser in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up. Here's
Sasser. Kick out to Brown. Now Wiseman shoots over Olynyk. Pass to Sasser. A second chance effort. Count that one. And the Pistons lead by 10. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Dick with it. To the middle. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by Dick. And great when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years. But it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Driving the lane. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 5 now.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And it's Wiseman in the corner. No good off the front iron.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
A steal. And here they come. Here's Sasser, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
On the wing, Brown. From downtown. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Dick with it. Picked up by Brown. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Pass to Sasser. Back to Wiseman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Now listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Olynyk has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Wiseman. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Dick. He's got 7. From outside, off the mark. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fontecchio. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 9.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
They're running. Launches the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so is Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting is... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Cunningham. So for Toronto right now, we've got Brown. Barnes out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And we normally see Ivy shoot threes from up top, but no question he can be effective from the corner.
Barnes, screen on Cunningham. And it's quickly missing. Pistons leading by 10. Cunningham on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Back to Cunningham. The pass to Stewart. Launches a 3. Pistons keep it alive. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Olynyk sets a screen for Barnes. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, at 7 feet, Kelly Olynyk doesn't have to go far for the flush.
Olynyk with the steal. Pass to quickly. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Inside, deflects the pass. Olynyk with the steal. Fast break, Toronto. Brown kicks to Barnes. Olynyk sets a screen for Barnes. Clock at 6. Lets a floater go. Olynyk can't hit. Pistons leading by 8. Passes it to Ivy. And he drives in. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Oh, my goodness, Jaden Ivey. Mercy.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Back to quickly. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 12-point Piston lead. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's quickly. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Over in the corner, Brown. Olynyk, a screen on Stewart. There at the pass to Olynyk, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now that's 11 points for Kelly Olynyk.
Well, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
Barnes screen on Cunningham. Quickly off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pistons leading by 8. Thompson outside. Pass to Stewart. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Stewart's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, you love how Kelly Olynyk works off the pick and roll. He knows exactly where to be.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. To the paint. Olynyk with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Barrett wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Thompson in the post. Barrett covering. Thompson a screen on Barnes. There's the drive, and Thompson throws it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the Pistons with possession here. 11-point game.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Now they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
They're at the pass to Barnes. Back to Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay.
with Grant Hill. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So the Raptors starting five. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Barnes in at the power forward position. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps me. Your bigs can share the rock.
Quickly from outside. Rebounded by Suggs. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Carter, a screen on Brown. Harris. Yep, that one goes.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a three-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
Quickly outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Launches a three, hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
In the early stretch of his career, Clark, Jalen Suggs has had a tough go of it.
Yeah, you know, injuries are an ugly part of the game, BA, and he's had to overcome quite a bit here early in his career. Such a promising young talent. But I do believe when you look at the long road in front of him that he's going to show you how special a player he is.
Here's Suggs. That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. Fires the three. Barnes, and that's good. Barnes has got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Carroll left side. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Van Carroll answering. I'm here, he says, firing right back from deep.
Outside Barnes. Screen by Olynyk. Barnes drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
On the wing quickly. Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Barnes goes in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
On the take. Here's Banchero. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Slick move that time by Banchero. Easy to see why he's a former #1 overall pick.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. That one goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Carroll with a screen on quickly. And Carroll with it. 7 points in the game. Elbow shot. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
For 3, Barrett. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Banchero. Wagner, he's open. Pass to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Banchero. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy, and offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game. You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Barnes feeling it out a bit. And a nice finish on the layup. Barnes has got 14 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Banchero. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. The 3, Barrett. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Emmanuel quickly. Scotty Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Brown in at the 2. Olynyk with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. Olynyk passes to Barrett. Up top, Barnes. He's checked by Carter. Barnes, it's good.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Banchero outside. Wagner with a screen on Barnes. Banchero passes to Wagner. Some solid defense from Barrett.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are 2 things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
Here's Suggs. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. No good that time. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. The shot that time not on target. Oh, Olynyk with some nice D. Outside Barrett. It's Barnes on the wing. Kicks it out to Barrett for 3. Connects from downtown. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's quickly. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero working his magic.
Very few can go mano-a-mano with Banchero inside. He got the best of the defender this time.
Olynyk for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Carter. Now Harris. Guarded by Barrett. Back to Carter. They double him with Barrett. Carter finds Harris. That 3's off the mark. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy, Grant.
Yeah, no doubt, B.A. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. Can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. No good on the triple. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And he's all alone. Yep, that one's good. Quickly's gotten his first points in this one.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Carter, a screen on Barrett. Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Second chance effort. Pass to Carter. 4 seconds left. It's Suggs with a drive. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. And Banchero gets it to go.
Promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Quickly. Back to Olynyk. Kicks it to Quickly. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of this one. Barrett finds Barnes. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He put together 10 points in the quarter, and more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Mo Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Ingles in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And here's Anthony. Isaac left side. Clock at 6. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Fultz passes to Wagner. Good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Out left to the wing. Here's Dick. He's scoreless. Count that one. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. From the arc. The shot, no good. Toronto's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. This one for 3. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Trent outside. Three-pointer. And the Raptors, another 3.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Pirtle against Wagner. Pass to Isaac. Out to Anthony. To end the run. Nora grabs the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Dick. Off target with the 3. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Fultz.
Really smooth, polished finish from the point guard Anthony, making that teardrop look all too easy.
Dick. Off the mark there with a 3. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. The end of the 2023 season was a rough stretch for a young Orlando Magic squad, Clark.
Always hard, VA, to close out a season on a losing streak and in the bottom part of your conference. It's a tough learning opportunity, even for veteran guys.
No good on the shot. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. 1:05 left in the third quarter here from deep Pirtle. They get it back. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Dick. 6 points for him. Gets the 3 to fall. Dick's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Isaac's shot is off. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Abaji, the pass to Nora. Out to the right wing. Pirtle against Wagner. Pass to Dick. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot from deep Pirtle. The rebound by Ingles. Magic shooting a low 29% since halftime. Up the floor. There's the 3. Anthony misses. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Wagner. There's the triple. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And so it's the Toronto. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. A line change here for Orlando. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Scotty Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Raptors shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Quickly passes to Barnes. They set the screen. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Barnes has got 27.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Carroll, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Barnes.
Defense wasn't quite ready for that Banchero move. Got them all flustered and flummoxed with that pump fake.
Here's Quickly. Now Brown. Pass to Barrett. Quickly outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Carter from outside. He can't hit that time. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Barrett finds Quickly. And here's Brown. Oh, stolen by Harris. In transition, the Magic on the run. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Terrific instincts on defense. Harris has a good nose for the ball and when to go after steals.
Pass to Barnes. Olynyk with a screen on Banchero. Barnes passes to Olynyk. Lets it go from 11. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. Now Banchero. Lays it up and banks it in.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside. Against pretty physical defense, too.
Brown looking around. Back to Barnes. Pass to Olynyk. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Olynyk up top. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Harris against Brown. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Banchero with a screen on Brown. Harris on the attack. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
It's Suggs with a drive. Harris passes to Banchero.
2 minutes.
Carter, a screen on Barnes. Pass to Carter. Back to Banchero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
And Banchero drops them both. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Brown. Inside. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Brown. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The three from Banchero. Here's Suggs. Harris passes to Suggs. Banchero the screen. The three ball. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Scotty Barnes.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Right side Barnes. The three is up. It's rebounded by Wagner.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
It's stolen by Barnes. Olynyk passes to Barrett. Now quickly.
Magic foul. Wendell Carter Jr. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Quickly.
Shooting for Toronto, Emmanuel Quickly.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Wagner. Outside Carter. Launches it from deep. They get the rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team
With Greg Anthony and Brett, so many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. And there's the drive. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And there's the pass to Stewart. Now, here's Ivey. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. And it's Banchero missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in max close.
2 points. That one goes.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hands.
Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Inside. Pistons passing it around. Shots good by Duran.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. Thompson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Here's Stewart. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Banchero passes to Wagner. He takes it in. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching like that.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vertical.
And Duran slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Back to Banchero. On the wing, Harris. Banchero is screened for Harris. Those three-pointers off the mark. Pistons leading by 6. Down low, here's Ivy. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Stewart against Banchero from outside the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Now the Pistons with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Stewart. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
No doubt one of the best nicknames in the NBA. Isaiah Stewart, also known as the Stu.
Well, I love that the moniker, Greg, was given to him by not a small guy in his own right, one Rick Mahorn, Piston great, and a guy who knows about physical play, and Stewart follows along in that same vein.
Back to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
It's stolen by Banchero. Wagner outside. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Banchero against Stewart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And on the interior, Banchero's a hard worker with terrific mobility.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
Paulo Banchero.
And the second free throw, good. Now Stewart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Quite simply, Isaiah Stewart is a force.
That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so is Detroit. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, DA. Thank you.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Suggs in the corner. It's stolen. Cunningham with it. Defended now by Wagner.
Love the high-pressure defense, but Ivy is smart just to take his shot right into it.
And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, you can get access to them. And trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge. Go find a great mentor.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Ivy. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ivy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ivy has a skill set where he can become one of the better guards around the hoop.
Going inside, and Suggs throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Cunningham. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Duran slams it in.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Pistons leading by 11. To the middle. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harris against Ivy. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
I like how aware Gary Harris is right there. Solid at firing passes to his teammates off the pick and roll. Good heads up there.
Cunningham drives in. To the paint. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got his second bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. That is all timing right there, just led him perfectly.
The Pistons lead it. Cunningham up top. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Suggs with the ball. 5 points in the game. Carter at the elbow. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. Suggs, the rebound by Ivy.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Banchero. No good from outside. Pistons leading by 13. Here's Stewart diving in.
And Stewart showing a little bit of his skill, being able to put that one on the deck and draw contact.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. The top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Wagner missing. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Isaac out there with Mo Wagner. And there's Fultz. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. With the drive, back to Wiseman. Latre. That shot, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons leading by 17. Here's Medu. No good on the 3. Passes it to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. Has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Off target from outside. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Grimes. Off target from three-point range. The Magic trail by 17. Hey, you know, Brent, most nights we see Grimes expend a ton of energy out there, and it is terrific.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot of different things, and he's got to provide that pop on the perimeter. And then he often draws the hardest defensive assignment at the other end. So this guy is becoming more complete.
Pass to Wagner. Ripped away. Here's Sasser, and he banks in the layup.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Isaac goes in, and Wiseman sends it back. Pass to Sasser. Here's Medu. Pistons passing it around. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Isaac. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Drives to the hoop. And the basket by Ingles.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Fontecchio. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 20.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, Isaac. Now, here's Wagner. Defense right on him. Here's Fultz. No good off the back of the rim. Pistons leading by 20. Here's Sasser. Hands it from downtown. Sasser's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Isaac outside. Here he goes. And that one's good. Wagner.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Poked loose. Here's Sasser, covered by Anthony. Offensive rebound. The Magic have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And he converts the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
There's the pass to Wiseman. Takes it inside. Here's Grimes. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Pistons substitution. Number 7.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. The Magic trail by 19. The wide open look here for Ingles. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingles has got 5 points so far. Here's Brown into the lane. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Inside, here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball, he also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
And so is... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard. Out to Carter. Passes to Suggs. Wagner outside. Carter with a screen on Thompson. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
He's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Detroit. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Suggs with the steal. Banchero inside, guarded by Stewart. And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Detroit leading by 16. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. In the corner, Ivy with it. And another turnover here by Detroit.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wagner outside. Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Off target with his 3. The Pistons shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And Thompson throws it down.
The Rook is cooking right now. Great to see Thompson slam his foot on the gas like that.
And finished off by Banchero.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Stewart with the screen on Wagner. Pass to Stewart. Here's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Pass to Wagner. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Thompson. The pass to Stewart. Back to Thompson. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And Suggs throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Harris dishes to Carter. Harris passes to Banchero. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. They lead by 17.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Here's Suggs. Hits the three-point bomb.
And if he's knocking down threes with consistency, Suggs almost impossible to check. And so only one team answers the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pistons.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Asar Thompson.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And Brett, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Cunningham finds Thompson. Ivy passes to Thompson. Driving inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here's Stewart. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
Thank you.
on alongside Grant Hill. And well, Smitty, you want dunks, fast breaks, and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Thompson's shot is off. Brown against Ivy. Olynyk with a screen on Ivy. And here's Brown for 3. Duran with a rebound. Ivy against Brown. Thompson's shot is off. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Three-pointer Stewart. Kept alive. Pass to Duran. 5 to shoot. Stewart into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A terrific athlete. When Stewart cuts like this, he's capable of overwhelming the D.
Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
To the inside. Pass to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Stewart's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Barnes. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Back to Barrett. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. There's Cunningham with a 3. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Goes up off the inbound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
Quickly from outside. Sinks the tray. Quickly's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Pass to Duran. To the left wing. Here's Stewart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And reconstructing their roster, Smitty. Detroit's had some high picks to work with.
They have, and they've made good use of those. I'm seeing some all-NBA level potential. But when you rebuild through the draft, it really takes time, BA. An effective role player, Isaiah Stewart is reliable when it comes to rebounding and blocking shots.
Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And here's Cunningham outside. The putback. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Toronto. Olynyk with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 4 rebounds in the game. Stewart outside. Cunningham against Brown. Cunningham outside. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Outside Barnes. 1:03 left in the first. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Isaiah Stewart. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing. A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Quickly outside to the paint. Here's Olynyk, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Hasar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Back to Olynyk. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now here's Cunningham. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Wow, that's a crisp pass by Cunningham. He has a good sense for finding those openings.
The 3 from Barnes. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so, lots. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the center spot. Olynyk for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Olynyk's got 7.
It's all about floor spacing. Every coach Olynyk has played for loves to use him in that role.
The open shot, Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
A physical big man who won't back down from anyone. Every team could use a guy like Kelly Olynyk.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
Inside, here's Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
Great move by Isaiah Stewart to find a lane to the rim. So powerful.
To the right side. Quickly, passes to Brown. Barnes feeling it out a bit. And that one drops.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Thompson goes in. There's Cunningham with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good instincts from Cade. He doesn't think too hard about it. He just shoots.
Takes it inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Cunningham. To the inside, Duren. And he converts the layup. Duren's got his second basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Quickly, passes to Barnes. Olynyk with a screen on Stewart. The 3 from Barnes. Nails it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 9 points.
Smart play by Scotty, calling for a pick to disrupt the defense a little bit.
Ivy against Brown. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it. He's only getting better.
Detroit calls timeout. .141 left in the first half of basketball. Thompson against Barrett. Thompson's shot is off.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And it's Ivy penetrating.
Wow, foot in the ground, and Ivy was gone.
The Raptors with a lead. Barnes with a screen on Cunningham. Kicks it out to Barnes. Launches a three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Barrett. Stewart outside. From deep three-point range. Pass to Ivy. Second chance shot. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're calling upon Stewart, and he's bringing home the goods. Great game from him tonight.
Quickly with a screen on Stewart. Outside Olynyk. Sweet little floater. Olynyk's got 10. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Stewart.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Olynyk for 3. Drains the triple. He's got 13.
Don't sleep on Olynyk's ability to stretch the floor. He's a modern big.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Isaiah Stewart displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Jakob Poeltl. Gary Trent is out there with Dick, and it's Nora in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. He's such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Did you know that Jakob Poeltl's parents were both elite volleyball players?
I guess, B.A., that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
Trent outside. Pass to Poeltl. Here's Abaji. Clock at 6. There's a screen. And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
BA, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiating. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Takes a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good eyes. Pirtle scanning the floor, making a great pass.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. Can they get it? Wow, strong finish from Wiseman.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Toronto's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Trent outside. Pass to Dick. From outside the arc. Goes back up to the left side wing. Trent left side. Pirtle. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. The three is up. And it's Metu missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Gary Trent Jr. gets a 3. Trent's got 6 here in the corner.
The second Gary Trent Jr. has some space, he's pulling up. Now that's a shooter.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've got great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those that became stars. Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
The Pistons have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Wiseman. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Trent up top. 6 points for him. Here's Dick. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Pirtle is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
Pass to Dick.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Back to Pirtle. Here's Fontecchio. No points so far. Here's Metu. 3-pointer. Nora grabs the board. And now the Raptors on the break. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, there will always be players looking to change teams, but Commissioner Silver said, quote, when a player asks to be moved, it has a ripple effect. Lots of other players are impacted by that as well. It's one of those issues that we intend to discuss and see if there are remedies for this. Brian, interesting to see what comes of those talks.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting. All right, Allie, good stuff. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Grimes. Pirtle with the block.
Jakob Pirtle saying, not in my house.
Here's Trent. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pass to Dick. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. A line change here for Toronto.
Substitution on the court.
The Pistons have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pulls up. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Inside. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Quickly from outside. And he can't get that one. The shot off that time. And so it's Toronto going into the break up 12. They put in work. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Rejected by Barnes. It's Brown on the wing. Ivy defends. Outside Barrett. Back to Brown. Outside Barnes. Fires from deep. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Quickly finds Barnes. Outside Olynyk. Fires for 3. Detroit with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Duren, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And Barnes, the bucket, on the assist by Quickly. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter. Brown against Ivy. Stewart outside. Down low. Here's Duren. Out to Thompson. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Stewart. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And Stewart over to help. Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Don't look now. Kelly Olynyk's having a tremendous night scoring the ball, and you can tell he's pumped about it.
And here's Cunningham outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Barnes. Olynyk with a screen on Ivy. The 3 from Barnes. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Duren, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Stewart. From down in the low post, it goes. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
An absolute bruiser inside. Stewart taking it right to the defender.
A 3 from Barnes. Barnes can't get that one to fall.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Ivy. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
This is what's terrific about Jaden Ivey. He has the size to do damage in there.
It's Quickly with a drive. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Scotty Barnes.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Barrett against Thompson. Deflects the pass. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Olynyk against Stewart. To the paint. Here's Duren. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First team foul.
You know, it's interesting how Jalen Duren kind of defies the modern expectations for a young big, Smitty.
Yes, B.A. He basically ignores the three-point shot completely. The paint is where his focus is.
From downtown, and it's quickly with a miss. Cunningham drives in, out to Thompson. There's the drop.
Clear the deck! Deck cleared. The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be...
Our game tonight featuring, and when you consider how athletic doors both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. Barnes passes to Barrett. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Carter with a screen on quickly. And there's the drive. And Suggs throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Fedor's talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Well, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swingman who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it, he can put it on the deck, he can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all three levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And the pass to Barrett. There's the dish to Brown. And he drives in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Now, here's Suggs. Quickly covering. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leaves the defender in the rear view.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Driving the lane. The shot will not fall. Great defense that time from Banchero. Harris with it. Picked up by Brown. Carter with a screen on Quickly. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Now, here's Suggs. Not a lot of room. It's good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
At his position, Scotty Barnes is going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Banchero outside. Going inside. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Quickly. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the clock. And now Banchero pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Wow, Gary Harris anticipating, comes up with a steal, and then quickly sends it up the floor to a teammate. Great heads-up play.
Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now.
Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Drills it from outside. Barnes has got 7 points.
My goodness, Scotty Barnes, no hesitation from the next zip code.
And Carter has it in the corner. Wagner with a screen for Carter. That shot off the mark. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Takes it inside. He gets that one. He's got 6.
Boy, the agility of Jalen Suggs when he touches the painted area navigates his way to a nice finish.
There it finds Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Banchero, a screen on Barrett. Here's Wagner. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Down kicks to quickly. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Barrett setting a pick for Olynyk. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Now, here's Suggs. 6 points for him.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Olynyk. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Carter with a screen on Barnes. Here's Banchero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Banchero, one of those big men that does a little bit of everything, and the scary thing is he's got tremendous upside.
Right here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Tries it again. Banchero grabs the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And the shot goes in. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
You love when somebody gets out on the break and takes advantage. Nice heads-up play by Franz Wagner.
Olynyk sets a screen for Brown. Pass to Olynyk. And the layup is good. Olynyk's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
Here's Suggs. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Again, the Magic score.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Olynyk, a screen on Wagner. Here's Barnes. Here he goes. Passes it to Barrett. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
That's his second personal foul.
That's good from Wagner. And the Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting and playmaking are two areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent.
Here's Suggs, and Suggs throws it down.
Roy Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
Olynyk sets a screen for Barnes with the drive and the basket by Olynyk.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Harris, right side. Banchero, a screen on Brown. Harris, and it's Orlando with another.
Yeah, make the right basketball play. If the defense concedes the mid-range, Gary Harris willing to take it.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown against Harris. Now here's Olynyk. He's guarded close. Here's Barnes. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Orlando out in front as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Gary Trent. He's out there with Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we should do in life normally, right?
And that one misses.
Here's a guy in Joe Ingles who truly is an example of the right fit, the right organization makes all the difference in your career. Joe Ingles is a smart, tough, capable basketball player on both ends of the floor, and he just needed the right place to show that.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, my goodness, going to the rim with aggression is young Cole Anthony.
Toronto trailing. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Trent passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Anthony down low. Wagner wide open. Again, the Magic score.
Mo Wagner is a very capable shooter, and it doesn't matter what kind of situation it is. That time gets into his catch-and-shoot bag.
Oh, G8, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, you have to wonder, can a young guard play in the pick and roll and make the right decisions? Pretty pass from Cole Anthony. He's saying, yes, I can run pick and roll.
Here's Pirtle. Nice defense from Wagner.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Wagner left side. Good on the triple. And now a 4-point Magic lead.
Well, Mo Wagner, a legit threat from deep. This guy's so good at pulling the trigger when you give him an opportunity.
And the dunk by Dick.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pirtle, the pass to Trent. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. There's a screen. Isaac outside. Pulls up. And again, it's Orlando converting.
How about the handles of Jonathan Isaac? Outstanding job reading the defense and taking what he sees.
Dick passes to Pirtle. Here's Dick. Here's Abaji. Ingles covering. Driving to the basket.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Isaac outside. 6 to shoot. Wagner right side. Here's Fultz. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Toronto working the ball around now. Kicks to Pirtle. And there's the pass to Dick. Pirtle with a screen on Anthony. Back to Pirtle. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Isaac outside. Anthony looking it over. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Nora. drops in the layup for 2. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Driving in, and offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. On the court for Orlando, filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Suggs in at the guard position. Banchero is screened for Wagner. Into the lane, and finished off by Wagner.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now Suggs. Carter with a screen on quickly. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Barnes sets a screen for quickly. There's the drive. And again, Toronto with the triple.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Banchero a screen on Barrett. Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Quickly with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Wagner outside. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Banchero, that's good.
Yeah, you can see the three-pointer is really starting to come for Paolo Banchero, gaining more and more confidence.
Barnes outside. Barrett with a screen on Banchero. That shot wide open. Barnes has got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Raptors.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys. Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Banchero a screen on quickly. Suggs kicks to Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Oh, my goodness. Banchero ready for the bright lights in the big moment.
The kick out to Barnes. Down low. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 5.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. A three from Barnes. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Banchero outside. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Raptors moving the ball around. Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. Shot from the top of the key. Banchero grabs the board. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to Carter. And Wagner has it in the corner. Carter sends the pick for Wagner. Back to Carter to take the lead. It's in!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
He takes it in.
And Jalen Suggs, despite his youth, proving he's willing to step up when his team needs him.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 1. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Barrett with a screen on Banchero.
Yeah, you love the commitment.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can... Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
One shot.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so the big win by Toronto, and